Sometimes I like to look back on situations and ruminate a little bit. I'll do some self-introspection, see what my response could be, where I could have done something differently, how I can apply situation to my life, etc. So I was remembering someone telling me that it's okay to say what you think. You don't always have to behave like Mother Mary because they said that I am always trying to avoid conflict. And it is true. I generally try to avoid conflict. No, don't get me wrong. I've worked in HR a really long time. I know that conflict is necessary and addressing conflict is important. However, especially in my family circle and my friends, I like to do what I can to mediate situations. For a long time, I used to think it was a weakness because that's what people told me, that it was people pleasing and I would let people walk all over me, etc. And I never used to feel that way, even in the situation, but it made me start to second guess and doubt myself until, for whatever reason, this morning I was praying, God, reveal yourself to me, reveal yourself in me to me, what it is about me that you have called special, what it is that makes me unique in the kingdom. And I think I was listening to somebody on YouTube and they mentioned this verse, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. And immediately I wept. Immediately it hit me in my solar plexus. I wept because it made me realize that sometimes what man says is your weakness, what man says is your fault, is actually your strength in Christ, your strength in the Spirit. And that is my strength. That is my strength, being a peacemaker, being the person in my family that people come to when they're having issues because I can help them mediate it. I can help calm the situation and quell the disturbance. So, although it is important to introspect, to look at the things that people are saying about you, remember to look at it through a spiritual lens and not an earthly lens. Because if I were to keep looking at it through an earthly lens, this thing that makes me unique, this thing that Christ calls me blessed for, I would see as a negative thing when it really is not. So I just wanted to share that. I hope it blesses somebody.